Well, hello everybody and welcome back to the First Step Act channel. I'm Bruce Cameron along with Jose Santana, and today we're going to talk about something that's very important, that's a component part of enacting and getting the most benefit from the First Step Act, and that is your release preparation plan. So Jose and I are going to talk about that today. And Jose, what are some of the things that are so important about this?
Well, preparation for approval of a release plan. You know, under the First Step Act and the expanded home confinement and the Bureau's initiative and being proactive on trying to move out inmates under the First Step Act, people forget that a release plan is going to be needed anyway if you're going to go either on early release on home confinement, compassionate release, or reduction in sentence, or placement in a residential reentry center. So the first thing is preparing for the release planning, and keep in mind that under the new law, many of the inmates have a term of supervision to follow, a supervised release term after their release. So many people forget the important step of preparing for that release planning. It means if you're not releasing, if the inmate, if she or he is not releasing to the sentencing district, supervision has to be moved to the district where the inmate is going to be released. It means relocation of supervision. A request of relocation of supervision has to be done to the district where the inmate is going to be living at, which is different. If in the case it's different from where they were sentenced at, they have to request relocation of supervision to the district where they're going to be releasing.
So that, and that's for inmates that are changing their release destination. If you're going to the same place you were sentenced out of, you don't have to worry about a change of location. But if you're going to some, and a lot of folks change their release destination, circumstances change while they're in prison. We understand that, but you have to have that done. You have to have federal probation go by that new residence to get the approval of the release plan. If you don't have the approval of the release plan from probation, that's a lot of P's. But if you don't have that, you're not going to be able to get any of the benefit from the First Step Act. So you have to have that on board first. And also, just because probation does the home visit and you have an approved release plan does not mean you're going to get home confinement. I can't stress that again, because home confinement's run through the residential reentry center staff. Once you enter the residential reentry center, then the residential reentry center staff will go by the house and inspect the house for themselves to determine your suitability or the suitability for home confinement services. So it's a two-step process, right? One is federal probation going out to the house first for the initial approval of the release plan, and then second, the RRC staff going out to the house for another inspection for the suitability of home confinement.
Correct. So a word to the wise is start preparing your release plan
as soon as possible.
As soon as possible.
Yeah, and also, I'm going to add this in there. I know when we worked on the units, you don't want to be changing your mind every 6 weeks where you're going to live. You know,
definitely
what I mean?
not.
You look, if you're going to submit it. We understand there's a change, but if you're going to be changing your mind a lot, it's going to wear out your case manager, and it's just going to slow the process, and you don't want that to happen.
Not only the case manager, the probation officer that's going to be investigating and verifying and approving your release plan. So you don't want to take them folks off, because there's a lot of work involved in that. They'll have to actually go visit the places and talk to the people that you mentioned you're going to be living with in that residence.
So remember, start on your release plan early, get that approved by probation, and that'll set the stage for a successful transition into the community through the RRC and or home confinement. Continue to look at our videos. We have some more exciting things coming up about the First Step Act, and come by our website at www.federalprisonauthority.com or email us at federalprisonauthoritybop@gmail.com. So until next time, take care, and we'll see you soon.
Thank you.